Hello. Before you start the financial aid presentation, I just wanted to say hello one more time. So I'll just let a few last people pass through. And I really just want to reemphasize what I said, that we really want you to apply for financial aid, and we want you to communicate with us what your needs are. We would love to find a way to partner together to make a Mercy education possible for your daughters. So if you are concerned about the finances, please don't just walk away. Please reach out and talk to us, because it always makes me sad when I hear years later, oh, I wanted my daughter to go to Mercy, but I knew we couldn't afford it, and they never once reached out to see how we could make it happen. So please reach out to us, and welcome.
Thank you all for staying, and we will ensure that these slides are up on our website as well. I know sometimes thinking about financial aid, it feels like a very layered process, and we want to make sure that we're offering as much information and connection as possible so that you know you can ask us any questions that you might have. My name's Christina McMorrow. I am the chair of the counseling department, but also support admissions. And so over my many years of working on financial aid, we've compiled the information to try and make this as simple a process as possible. So first, I want to start in the place of just discussing Mercy's approach to financial aid. So we recognize that families have varying financial needs. We strive to meet you where you're at, and we do have a kind of max on financial aid in terms of what is offered ultimately, but we really work with families to understand what the need is and to offer as much as possible. On average, Mercy awards approximately $1.6 million in financial aid to just over 45% of our student body. And the decisions regarding financial aid, it's really important to know if you have applied for financial aid, that has no bearing on the acceptance decision. So those are two entirely different separated out processes. So it's important to know where Mercy stands in terms of tuition at this point. For this year, our tuition is set at $25,925 with a registration fee of $800. And the board does typically vote on whether there is a slight uplift year over year, so we don't have that information yet, but it's always a good jumping off point to understand what the tuition is this year. So in terms of need-based aid, what is offered is the aid available through the financial aid application directly from Mercy. There is also our Archdiocesan Award. So because Mercy is a school under the San Francisco Archdiocese, that is another award that students can apply for. We also are incredibly proud to be one of 4 schools that have partnered with the Achieve program. I will actually just point out Sarah Jimenez, who is our liaison with Achieve. They run an incredible scholarship and support program there is a separate application process for Achieve that we'll discuss kind of later in our slides. Sarah, do you want to say hi briefly? Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. I am the program coordinator for Achieve. Achieve is a really wonderful scholarship opportunity, but we do much more than that. We help prepare your daughter for college through a myriad of college prep programming. I am on campus twice a week for study hall and individual meetings, family meetings. And so we also do various other opportunities such as internships in the summer, community service. We have cultural events where we take students to musicals and theaters to expose them to different arts and cultural worldly experiences. So if you are interested, I have a table set up downstairs, and I'd be happy to talk with you a little bit more to see if your child may qualify. A few of the quick requirements. We do accept first-gen students, so that is parents who have not received their 4-year degree. We also support low-income families, and your child also has to have a 3.0 GPA or higher to be qualified to be in the program. So I'm happy to talk over the qualifications with you all individually. As I mentioned, I'm downstairs, and you know, if you think this might be something you're interested in, please just reach out to us and reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to you more about the program. So thank you so much, Ms. McMorrow.
We're also thrilled that our students can apply for the Base Scholars Award, which is a $3,500 scholarship year over year. And then additionally, there is one merit award, and that is our Macaulay Scholars Program. Our Macaulay Scholars Program is really designed for students who are already prepared at the level to take at least 3 honors classes each year. And we pull that. There's not a separate application process for the Macaulay Scholars Program. We pull from our top 10% of applicants in terms of their grades and transcripts, students who have been highly recommended for those accelerated and honors courses. And that is also a $3,500 scholarship year over year, so $14,000 scholarship over 4 years. If you go to a school and there's an implication that there is an athletic award available, not true. High schools cannot kind of recruit monetarily. So the ways in order to receive aid would be either through the financial aid process, one of these scholarship processes, or a merit award scholar process. So it's all need-based. It's dependent upon the application that is submitted. Financial aid is awarded for 1 year and must be renewed each year. So subsequent documents will have to be submitted each year to show that the need still exists. Financial aid decisions are included with your enrollment decision letter. So we would not send you an acceptance and expect you to give us that answer without knowing what aid has been awarded. So you receive that at the same time. And funds are awarded as they are available, so we always encourage any family with any desire for financial aid to go ahead and apply. So financial aid is not determined directly by us. It's through a program called TADS. When you go onto our website, under the tuition and affordability tab, there's further information about applying for financial aid, and it will guide you to the TADS website. So that's where you would go ahead and submit all of your information, and TADS goes ahead and does the calculation on all that was submitted, what is the need that is shown. And so that link again is on our website. You need tax documentation. Of course, it's preferable to have 2022 taxes. It may not happen in time by the deadline, so the deadline being January 30th, but that just means we do the year before. So 2021 taxes can be submitted. And there is a small processing fee, and then of course, absolutely, you can apply for financial aid at later dates, but the reason that I just really highlight that financial aid deadline is because we're awarding based on all of the applications that we have in front of us. So we're allocating based on all of those applications, and to receive a later application may mean that there is less aid available. So we just really encourage families to know that that financial aid deadline is coming up by January 30th. It will tell you if your application is still in audit, if there's something else that TADS is requiring from the application. So it will tell you once it has all been completed or if there is still needed documentation. And late applications will be processed and reviewed. We just can't guarantee those funds. Okay, so the first phase is to go ahead and fill out that online financial aid application form. And the next phase would be uploading the required documentation, such as your taxes, W-2 pay stubs. And then TADS will tell you when everything has been submitted and they are reviewing, and then the school will receive all of that information from TADS to make our determination. So this just kind of shows what it looks like on our website. When you go under the admissions tab, and then you go to tuition and affordability, and you click on financial assistance. That will give you all of those links into submitting that application. Okay, so requirements of applying for the Archdiocesan Award would be that the student is entering high school, they demonstrate financial need, they live in Marin, San Francisco, or San Mateo counties. The TADS financial aid application must be completed. So you should be in the process of having applied for financial aid through TADS in order to apply for the Archdiocesan Award. I should mention the Archdiocesan Award is an award of $1,800 per year. And it's typically renewed all 4 years if need is demonstrated all 4 years. You do need a pastor form completed, so you have your clergy complete that recommendation form. And they are requesting, it's not us backing these deadlines up, but they are requesting that that be sent in by January 13th. So that's one that will come up fairly quickly. If you have an interest in that Archdiocesan Award, I would get those clergy forms signed as soon as you can. And then within TADS, you do need to check the box at the bottom of number 25 of the TADS application so that it flags for the Archdiocese that you are applying for that award. Achieve, I know Sarah spoke to really beautifully. It is just a really wonderful program. We're so proud to be partnered with Achieve and their support of young women. And there are eligibility requirements for that scholar program that are really rooted in they are working to serve young women who will be the first young women in their immediate family to attend college. And so if students meet that eligibility, which Sarah can talk through even further, that is a separate application process that also requires an interview with Achieve, but a really, really wonderful and supportive program for the 4 years that students are with us. In terms of the Macaulay Honor Scholar program that I mentioned, again, that's $3,500 over the 4 years. It's for our top 10% of applicants who are poised to take a slate of at least 3 honors classes all 4 years. And we look over kind of throughout the application process, not only transcripts, GPAs, any available STAR testing, but also the HSPT for that as well. Yeah.
Could that possibly be in addition to the Archdiocesan?
Yes, yes. So a student can, both through the application process, we can determine that this student would be offered a Macaulay Scholarship, and they may also receive the Bay Scholars. They may also receive the Archdiocesan. None of these things knock each other out. So finally, I just really want to encourage that if you have questions about financial aid, our executive assistant is Lynn Beal. Her email address is right up here, lbeal@mercyhsb.com. You can call at any point. You can reach out to any of us at any point with questions about financial aid. Any other questions? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we really want to make this kind of as clear as possible, so please reach out or access these slides on our website as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your time here at Mercy. Thank you.